Hey guys, what's up and happy Thursday. Welcome back. I'm so excited because I love Thursdays only because we get Real Housewives of Miami, Paris in Love. I love watching that. I tried recapping it, but it didn't really make sense. I'm like, there's not really a lot to talk about, but at least it gives me my Hilton fix. And of course, we get to talk about Orange County. Now, Jason and I will be back in legit 30 minutes at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. So hopefully you guys can join us to recap last night's episode of Real Housewives of Orange County. But today, as of right now, we have some new drama. It looks like Real Housewives of Orange County star Noella Bergener is dating a new man. She's not even divorced, but she is dating a new man. We have the details. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so you heard it right. Real Housewives of Orange County star Noella. I keep saying Bergener, and I'm in this habit of saying it. Like, for the longest time, I was saying Garcelle Beauvoir, but it's Garcelle Bouvet. And last night, I was watching Watch What Happens Live, and it's actually Noella Bergener. So Real Housewives of Orange County star Noella Bergener is now dating a new man. And although she would not reveal his name, she did reveal that he was once friends with her soon-to-be ex-husband, James. During the latest episode of Us Weekly's Getting Real with the Housewives podcast, that happened yesterday, Noella let it spill, well, the fact that she's dating someone new, even though it hasn't been a year since she filed for separation from James. She said, there's somebody that I have known for years. This is what she's saying on the podcast. He knew me married and knew my husband. That's not weird at all, but we just have a lot of love and respect for each other. Noella continued on, revealing that not only did her new boo know James and her while they were married, but he even supported her following the sometimes turbulent times following her and James' separation. She said, he's one of those that just constantly checked in on me. Like the moment that James left, he sent me a message and said, how are you? Do you need anything? Do your kids need anything? She said he's like one of those guys. Now, although Noella wouldn't reveal her mystery man's name, she did share that they have been seeing each other for around 1 month. Okay, so 1 month strong. What's a month? I mean, it's still soon, but oh gosh, this desk goes up and down. It scares you sometimes. This is a lot happening. I'm a klutzy guy. So she said, it's just slow. It's very, very fresh. And this is how she's describing her relationship so far. She said, so who knows? At the end of the day, I have an amazing friend, but right now we're friends who kiss. I mean, that's how I treat all of my friends. Maybe that's why I don't have any and I just have Jason, because I always try to kiss them. Not actually a fun tidbit about me, and you guys might not know this, but I'm super phobic, like germ phobic and touchy phobic. I don't hug people. I don't like people touching me. When people come up and put their hand on me, I'm like, get off me. And I was talking about this, Murray, you're going to appreciate this if you're watching. We have one of our amazing subscribers. She's like family at this point. She's been so supportive. She's one of our mods. Her and her husband are just incredible. And even when Pops wasn't feeling good, she sent him flowers. Like, she's just an absolute sweetheart. And when we went to meet up with her, because she flew in from California to Florida to go on a cruise, she went to give me a hug. And I told her, I was just telling her about how I am kind of weird about hugging. And she's like, I don't have to hug you. And I was like, no, come here, give me a hug. And it's weird. For some reason, I turn it on and turn it off. Like for guys, definitely, I'm like, do not touch me. For women, I get like a little bit more okay. Maybe it's an Adam problem. I don't know. Getting back to it, Noella's revelation today about her new mystery man comes a little more than 1 week after she revealed her and her estranged husband's $2 million divorce deal. Well, it fell apart. So at first they came up to some sort of resolution they came up with. And now it looks like that's in the toilet. As Radar exclusively reported, Noella's soon-to-be ex-husband, James, blocked her on Instagram mere hours after she blasted him on social media. She wrote, it's been 4 months since we made that arrangement. Since then, he has refused to sign, threatened to sue the network, not seen our son, added illegal terms for me signing a retraction to Bravo, pushed forward with a fraudulent divorce in Puerto Rico, tortured me by withholding funds needed for our child, and so on. But James promptly denied everything that Noella was saying, all of her multiple allegations, in a video that he posted shortly after. She said, well, He said, James said, I have not abandoned him since separating from Noella. I have paid nearly $100,000 in housing. I've paid over $50,000 in household goods and supplies for our son, over $15,000 in childcare and therapy. I continue to support my son and always will. This is what he said in his Instagram video. And, you know, at the end of the day, this is stuff that it's like you can follow a paper trail. She's saying he's lying. He's saying she's lying. This is obviously a very nasty divorce. Now it's gone public. And we all wanted to know what actually went wrong. Well, Tamra Judge said in a podcast on her Two T's in a Pod podcast, which I'm talking about way more than I thought I ever would. She said that when Noella got hired for the show, Noella was living in Puerto Rico with her husband. There was photos all over the place, all over social media. And Noella actually invited Tamra to Puerto Rico to come stay at their house and visit. And she got a phone call from the network. They said, hey, we want to test you out for the show. We think that you would be great. We're pretty sure we want to move forward with having you on. Now, apparently James had some reservations and was like, I don't know if we should do the show. I feel like a lot of things might come out. I think that we should probably take a step back. But that's not how Noella felt about it. Noella wanted to go on the show. It comes with stardom in some capacity, being an Orange County housewife. It comes with the fans. It comes with, you know, this lavish life and being able to go to Watch What Happens Live and go to events and make appearances and get the glam. It comes with it all, but at what expense? It's kind of giving me Bronwyn Wyndham Burke vibes, because when Bronwyn got hired for the show, she did it in a very clever way. She didn't know anybody on the cast, but instead she was posting all of these photos of herself on social media and hashtagging RHOC and Real Housewife of Orange County. So that's how she got on the radar for producers. And then when they hired her, she said that she got addicted to the fame. I mean, those weren't her words exactly, but she said she loved being famous. She loved feeling like a celebrity. And ultimately, it looked like she chose that over her own health at one point, and even staying with her family, keeping her family together. Being on OC not only split up her family, but then caused her to address her sobriety. She's now sober. She's come out as her true self. She said she's a lesbian. She's still trying to co-parent with her husband, but you could see where the show really affected that dynamic in the relationship. Had she not have been on the show, she'd probably still be in her marriage and none of this would have been addressed. It's weird. It's one of those like double-edged sword kind of situations. But we're not back to talk about Bronwyn. We're talking about Noella. So I do have some questions for you guys. One, what do you think about this new man? Is it too soon because she's been legally separated for a year? And two, what do you think when it comes to Noella's side versus James' side? Someone's lying here. Someone's not telling the full truth. It's got to be one of them. I want to know who. It's all going to come out in the court documents. I'm sure they're going to be picked up by Radar Online. It's just a matter of time. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Go ahead, comment below. And don't forget, we are going live if you're watching this video, probably in about 10, 20 minutes, unless it's hours later that you're watching this video. But at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, we are going live to talk Orange County. I love you guys, and I'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.